Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to use functions in C++. So first of all, why do we really use functions, or what is the need of function in C++? So function is a block of code which executes something, for example. So ideally a function should perform a specific task which is assigned to it. And normally when you write your code, it's made of too many numbers of line, for example thousands and thousands of line. And when the other user tried to read your program, it's becomes really overwhelming to understand the program written by other person. And the function is used to reduce the size of the code, so that it makes your code or your program understandable. So what is the convention generally is, whatever value or whatever code is repeating more than once in your program, just wrap it in the function. So whatever code or whatever piece of code is happening or you need again and again, wrap it in the function. Now let's see how we can declare a function. So I already told you in the first two videos that this main is also a function, right? But this is a main function, and we can define user defined function. So what we need to do is, you can either go just above this main function and declare your function here. So what you can do is, you can give a function definition. So when you define a function, you need to give first of all the return type. So for example, right now I'm not returning anything, so I give void. Void means I'm not returning anything. Okay, so every function, whatever you make, it returns anything. Like this main, it's returning 0, which is an int. That's why I have written int here. So right now I'm making a function which is returning nothing. And then comes the name of the function. So for example, I say my first function, and then comes these two parentheses, and then whatever code you want to write, that comes in these two curly braces. Okay, so this is the basic declaration of function. A return type which is void right now, so that we are not returning anything, the name of the function, curly braces, and these, not these curly braces, but these are the parentheses and these are the curly braces. Okay, and whatever you write inside this function, it will be executed when you use this function inside your main function. So for example, I want to print something, so I will write we are in a function. Okay, and I will end the line. Okay, so it's how you can call this function inside your main. What you need to do is just copy your function like this. You don't need to copy the return type, just copy the function and paste it wherever you need to use your function inside main. So I will paste it here, and I will close it by the semicolon. Okay, so this is how you can call function inside your main. Let me build the program and let me run it, and you can see it's showing we are in a function, and this line is in written in the function, right? And we are calling this function here. So main program just goes here, and it sees that there is a function here, so it goes to the function and it sees this is the code which I need to execute in the function. It prints this and then goes to this line, right? So basically I told you that whenever you need to execute a similar kind of code again and again, you can use function, right? So for example, I can use this function multiple times, for example 4 times, then my message will be printed 4 times and I don't need to write the code again and again, right? This is one line. You can add multiple line in this function and you just need to call your function and these line will be executed whenever you call your function. I will build my program and run it and you can see it's executed 4 times. So this is the good thing about function. Whatever is repeating, just wrap it in a function and use it. Now, this is one kind of declaration of function or usage of function. But there is other kind of declaration function definition, like you use or you give the function definition below this main function. Okay, and then when I compile or build my program, it will give me the error. Why it will give me the error? Because your program executes from top to bottom. So your program start from here, it sees that this line, so it has to add, or program thinks that it needs to add this and it needs to add this line, and then it goes to main and it sees this. But when it executes top to bottom, it doesn't know that there is a function declared below it. So you need to either declare a function on top of your main, or otherwise what you need to do is you need to prototype your function. Okay, if you want to use this function below main, what you can do is you can just copy all your function from void to these parentheses, just copy this and just paste it above and give semicolon, and this type of declaration is called the prototyping of a function. So now when the program execute and compilation is done, it knows that right now this is included, this should be included, this namespace should be included, and then it sees, okay, this function is prototyped here, so I need to include the declaration of the function which is here. Then it comes, when it comes here, it knows that there is a function which I know that I need to execute it, so that's why this will be executed. So let's compile it, and this time I don't have any error. Okay, so in technical terms this is called the prototyping of the function. You just declare all the function here and the definition of the function you can give below this. Okay, and I run the program, it runs perfectly. So in this way you can use functions, and this is the basics of function. There are other type of function which take parameter, which returns parameter, and these type of function I will cover in the later videos. So keep watching and please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.